What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. You often hear that's not a place for politics. And, you know, I think generally I would agree, right? Like, if you're playing basketball, it's not a place for politics. Shut up. I was literally just shut up. If you're like an actor or actress, a musician, nobody cares what you have to think. Nobody cares. I mean, quite frankly, keep it to yourself. Vote for whoever you want to vote for. It's irrelevant to any of us. And it actually has no effect. If you're a beer company or make motorcycles or make cars or sell chicken feed or make tractors, nobody cares. Shut up about politics. It's like generally a rule to live by. It's not a place for politics. And I'm okay with that. I mean that. I think it's good for people. However, there are places for politics, actually. Like, for instance, when political leaders lead to the deaths in your family, when their actions destroy your lives and the lives of others, well, then you can make those moments political because, well, they're political by nature. It was forced upon you. When President Biden orders like 13 American service members to their death in Afghanistan and then looks at his watch while their bodies are being taken off a plane in Dover, Delaware during a dignified transfer, yeah, that's political. The families that this happened to, like, they should be political because this is insulting. Now, something wild happened last night in the debate. Here's President Trump out answering questions during and after the debate in a just I don't know, alpha form. President Trump was somehow framed for the immigration problems, economic problems, for the Afghanistan, the deaths of service members at Afghanistan. I mean, the entire thing was a frame job. It was a crime what happened to President Trump last night. Trump showed up early in the morning and mocked Kamala Harris at a 9/11 ceremony at Ground Zero. You could say this is no place for politics. And I think it is actually no place for politics. I think Trump said, you did a good job. According to lip readers, Trump says, you did a good job here. But you know what? Like, if you had family members who died in 9/11 or cops or firefighter, you want Trump. And this is what Trump heard. People were chanting for Trump. Now, there's obviously some lore there. For one, you want a guy who is going to respect the lives lost on September 11th and not a guy who says he's going to do 9/11.
Birthday in New York. Then we're going to watch a debate. And then tomorrow I'm doing 9/11.
Tomorrow I'm doing 9/11, says Joe Biden. Donald Trump has an interesting history with September 11th attacks. Donald Trump was one of those guys that you would really want to book during this event because he knew buildings and he knew so much about New York, and he kind of like the face of New York. President Trump literally walked down to Ground Zero hours after the towers fell.
I think we'll do fine.
Donald, what do you think about all this? You're a developer. You've built buildings all your life.
Well, there's never been anything like this. It's disgraceful, and I hope we attack fast. I hope we find out who it is and go fast. Okay.
Why'd you want to come down here today?
I have about 100 men working down here, so just to spur them on. Hi, folks.
Just to spur them on, says Trump. I hope we attack fast. I hope we find out who it is, and I hope we attack fast. I wish Donald Trump was president during that moment. And I really do. I think the entire future of the history of the world would be so different if President Trump was president at this time. The families of those who were lost on September 11th, though, have not forgotten how good President Trump was to them. Here's a photo of President Trump and all of the New York Police Department officers. Donald Trump beloved there in New York. Donald Trump beloved by the officers when Trump goes and pays them a visit. Look at how happy these guys are on this. There's a moment where the family members get a chance to speak. Interestingly, Kamala Harris left the speeches early. Kamala Harris snuck out with old diseased Joe Probably go get their marching orders from their true master, Barack Obama. Some of the family members, a widow of a firefighter killed on 9/11, calls out Joe Biden for the comments he made, taking an opportunity at the microphone to say their piece about their loved ones. Widow of 9/11 fire chief killed on terrorist attack. It's outrageous that our government would even entertain the thought of granting the terrorists a plea deal. Wow. This is, of course, Joe Biden's administration saying that the terrorists who are currently in Guantanamo Bay, that they will be granted a plea deal and they can live out their days on the taxpayer dime. And we're just moving to Springfield, Ohio, right? Elected officials here today show their respects and reverence the families of September 11th. In our president's word, do 9/11. Quite a flippant remark. Ooh, here we go, baby. Let's have a listen.
Husband of 30 years was one of them. It is outrageous that our government would ever entertain the thought of granting the terrorists a plea deal. If not for the outcry of the 9/11 community, who knows what might have transpired. It has been 23 years and the families deserve justice and accountability. The elected officials here today show their respect and reverence to the families on September 11th. Or, in our president's words, do 9/11. Quite a flippant remark. But please remember that the September 11th families live it every day, not just on the anniversary.
So here is the response. You can see Trump and J.D. Vance. A 9/11 widow just called out Kamala and Biden for doing 9/11 yesterday. Kamala and Biden had left Ground Zero early, though, so that they wouldn't hear the remark. Isn't that convenient? Isn't that convenient for you? Donald Trump was there, though. Families remember Donald Trump. Little kids speaking to Donald Trump inside of a firehouse. Pretty wonderful. You want that? Or you want this? We got a choice. We got a choice. And you know where we're at, man. And President Trump's always been at the side of our officers, firemen, police, service members. He's beloved. Go walk in any military base in the entire country and ask who you would prefer to have as your commander-in-chief. Go walk in any fire station anywhere and say who would you prefer to have at your back during September 11th. And you know what the answer is going to be. So choose wisely, America. It's your boy Manny. Like, share, and subscribe.